G'day everyone, welcome back to Pete's Investing, June 14, 2023. This is the S&P 500 update. On our weekly and our daily, we're showing a bullish signal primarily. However, just be careful, we're still hitting this divergence, this bearish divergence, and we may see a bounce or a retracement to the downside. On the weekly, first off, our triple moving average of the price chart and our moving averages of the CCI 150 are bullish, so that's giving us this bullish signal. So primarily long trades if the weekly and daily are aligned. And on the daily, we've got, again, likewise, both moving averages are aligned, giving us this bullish signal. We did, however, break above this resistance up here, so I'm going to delete that. And I'm going to move this major resistance level up to that point there. And we've got a slight bearish candle happening at the moment, but we'll see how it goes in the coming hours. So let's look at the hourly for more detail. You can see here on the hourly, we did draw this very slight bearish divergence along this longer term period versus a bullish divergence on the price chart, and more recently a stronger bearish divergence happening in the last few hours, and that's still in a very bullish momentum, hitting that resistance area we just drew. So again, at the very least, we're going to see it probably collapse. I'm going to keep this in there for the moment, this channel, in terms of this longer period, but this short-term period, I'm going to put in a little target area. And the way we do that is just basically draw a channel between those highs down to that low, and we then draw a Fibonacci between that more recent low to that high. Let me just get rid of this channel because it can get a bit confusing. And if this price breaks below this channel, we're going to then put a initial target area there between the 38 and the 50%, and a secondary target area between the 50% and the 61% level. So that's our initial target area if this breaks below this channel, and if this continues to work. So for this CCI bearish divergence to work, we need to see the CCI continue to the downside, in which case we'll see the price also continue to the downside, break below this channel, and then potentially hit one of these target areas. For this to fail, we need to see the price or the CCI move to the upside, but likewise also the price to continue to the upside as well for this to fail. So at the moment, no entries to be made until it breaks below this channel, and if that continues to the downside, then we're looking at those potential target areas. Now, going back to what I said in the beginning, the reason for these weekly and daily long signals is we only take those conditions on the hourly using the moving averages of both the price chart and the CCI. And I've got a back test here on the hourly. You've got a back test on the long positioning and a back test on the short positioning. You can see there a couple of times we've averaged down. We don't use stop losses. So when the price goes against us, we average down going long. And the way to avoid that averaging down, as I always say, and that's why we use the weekly and daily, you can see there that goes back to about April 2022. Go back to April 2022. You can see there long positions during April. There's very minimal long positions on our indicator. And on April 2022, there are no long positions on a weekly. Hence, you would not have taken those long positions. It would have been short positions only. That's why we look at the weekly and a daily, and we trade with those moving averages in the direction of the hourly when it aligns with the weekly and the daily. So to understand how to trade this and other trading strategies, subscribe to my Patreon page where we also do weekly scans of stocks, currencies and commodities. Subscribe, like and share the channel. Thanks for watching, and see you in a future video.